Okay, in response to the thousands of requests I've had to see, oh my God, there's my cat climbing the tree. We're gonna see a cat fight here. Okay, so thousands of requests to see my outdoor lighting that I just installed. And this was an Amazon set of 12 lights. They were 8 pathway lights along with 4 spotlights. And there's one spotlight there, right there, as you can see, shining up on this tree. So, and then there we have the festoon lighting, the string lights that I made an earlier short about that you should look up in case you have ghosting effect. So anyway, we have 8 of these pathway lights around the perimeter of the yard, and the festoon lighting around the sides. And I'll start out here. As you can see right here, there's a 12-2 low voltage cable coming out of the garage, and I kind of cut it through the sod here. And since I had these bricks, and I installed the bricks around for the cats, those guys, so they couldn't get under the fence. As you can see, the cable runs underneath those, and I have the splices coinciding with the holes in the brick. So the cable is very easy to run. I just had to run it under the mulch between the light post and the fence. So it goes all the way around. So all these lights from here, I dug a little trench, looped it over to this light, and looped it back. I just didn't feel like cutting it. And then same thing here, as you can see the cable going across. It is visible in certain places, but it comes all the way across, past the grill, and around to this side. And then here, we'll go out front in a minute, but here it continues from here around under the bricks, along this side, and then goes along the houses, along the house, to 3 more lights out there that illuminate an alleyway that was very, very dark and insecure. So as you can see, here are the string lights. And then this is a quad outlet that I installed. The one half of it is on all the time. The other half is controlled by a Caseta switch, which I will show you right now in the garage. Pardon my mess. So I installed a 3-gang box here. It's a little lower than this one because there ended up being what I thought was a fire block there, but it was just a 2x4 against the drywall. And there was another 2x4 against the plywood on the outside there. So it was a little bit of a fishing issue, but it didn't end up the same height, but that's okay. So we have one switch which controls an outlet I installed up in the soffit, which you will see if you go look in my shorts about the ghost lighting effect. And as you can see, let me get my finger on it. That kills those. Okay, the second switch goes over here, which I also fished down from the attic, to the left half of this quad, which is controlled by the other Caseta. And this is a 200 watt dimmer, 200 watt transformer that I took it out of the box and immediately took it apart and gutted it to get rid of all these features because I don't want anything but a transformer, and it was the cheapest way to go. So from there we have our 12 volts going outside to where I showed you. So that is one Caseta. The third Caseta, which is here, as I said, goes to half of this plug. The other half is hot all the time. That way we can put a fountain or some other kind of lighting and control it. Now I wanted to be able to control the landscape lighting and the string lights from inside. So what I did inside was I installed 2 Pico remotes. As you can see, they're just remotes, and they are underneath the plate. So they control, one of them controls the landscape lights, and the other one controls the soffit lights. So those are there, and we also have a Caseta Diva switch there controlling the light on the driveway, which I didn't show you, which is that little disc light LED there. So that one is controlled by its own Caseta Diva, and I have it set up on the bridge so that it comes on and off at dusk and dawn. And then coming around to the front, we have another Diva Caseta here, which goes to this disc light in the front. And I also have that set up in the app for the dusk to dawn feature. And then coming around here, this was the alleyway I did not like because it was so dark. So now I took the other 3 lights from that Amazon kit just to do some uplighting on the wall, just to give it some light, some security, and it looks good. These 2 lights are both solar lights. They're ring lights with motion sensors left by the previous homeowner. They still work, so I'll just keep them. But anyway, that is my current situation with the outdoor lights. And have a wonderful night from Texas.